Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back with the show. To Your Eternity, episode 9. I forgot what it was called for a second, I don't know why. Because I keep, like, when I talk to my friend, we refer to it as Fumetsu, because we usually use the Japanese names, but it's just so much easier for me to say To Your Eternity, so that's what I use for YouTube and stuff like that. Anyway, but yeah, To Your Eternity. Last episode, we kind of had a fight between Fushi and Gugu, and Gugu ended up running off. Further shittiness in his life just ensued. Gugu all mainly ran off because he found out that the old man put something like a new organ inside of him that stores liquor, and he like pumps it out of his face, some shit like that. So yeah. So that's why he ran away, but Fushi was also kind of mad at him because of the whole like stabbing him with things and saying like you gotta learn and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what we get this episode. We kind of had we had Gugu on his own for a bit, working jobs. We had like one person out of this whole village be nice to him, to the point where the end of the episode he ended up getting kidnapped, but then Fushi came and saved him at the very end. So I'm wondering where we're gonna go from here. I'm guessing he's gonna return and work with them again, and maybe we're gonna have Fushi learn to cook and do some of this stuff, which I guess Fushi did spend time helping Gugu do all that stuff, but I guess he never really learned how to do it. Maybe he was just like assisting and didn't really absorb what he had to do, so maybe this time he'll learn. I don't know. I guess Fushi's always learning something every episode, so I guess it's pretty safe to say that he'll learn something this time. Anyways, guys, I'm excited. Let's get started with this episode, shall we? Alrighty, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. It's friggin' hot as shit out today. And unfortunately, I can't have my fan on or my air conditioner on while I'm recording, so I just got done watching a previous episode. I went and washed my face, but it didn't really help the glare coming off my forehead. I might need to let my air conditioner run for a little bit before I record another episode after this. Opening time. I really like the song. Frickin' March stuff makes me so sad every time, too. Man. I don't know why, I almost forgot how good this opening was. I think sometimes I'm talking through it and stuff like that. That shit gets me so sad every time, just seeing older March. There's so many little things in the opening that we don't get context for, but I'm starting to, like, see context for them, you know? Alright. Is this like a haunted house for them? Oh my god, Fushi's scaring the shit out of them. Yep, that is the monster. Oh my god. Jesus. So he's just scaring the shit out of everyone. Hmm. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened? What? Deep memories. Is he sick? Oh. He just hasn't been able to get any food. Well, that's not good. Huh. Oh my god. Whoa, okay. Whoa. Can he actually eat it? Whoa. Wait, what? Oh my god. Is there a limit to how much he can make? Because that's overpowered as hell. Hmm. Interesting. Which also means he should be able to transform into people without them dying, right? Aww. He called it Joan. Aww. Hmm. Yeah, the first person he saw. Damn. That's a hell of a line of him trying to like explain what death is. Wow. Learning what death is. Ah, March. Yeah. Damn. Learning about what death is. Hmm. Interesting. Aw. Gugu. Too young to be thinking like that. That's some shit. Aw. Very specific. Interesting. I wonder what the inspiration for like the twin sisters is. That's the rule? Oh, so is this... I'm a little confused. Oh, damn. So that's who they were staying with. I thought he was talking in like a hypothetical situation, but this seems like his actual past. Damn. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Damn. He's not gonna, like, die right now, right? He's just tired, I hope. Just tired, right? Okay. Jesus. I was gonna say. I kind of thought he was just sleeping, but that could have been like just goodbye, too, you know? Such a derpy-ass dog. Just trying to drag him back. Yeah, sorry. Oh, can he do that? They don't know how to cook and stuff by themselves. Oh. Oh, she tried to cook too and it didn't work. Don't wanna. Too much work. Oh my god. Alright. I feel bad for Gugu, because everyone just wants him back as a food. Oh, she's gonna look at it. Tuh! Pervert! Huh! Aw. I mean, you might as well just show her now if she... Is he just gonna make it? He's just gonna make it, isn't he? What? What? Is he somehow able to read other people's emotions? The way he ran off, that was kind of adorable. How'd she get so wounded? That's, like, nothing. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I mean, it's I know they're children, but it's kind of rude of her to compare a scratch on her arm to like however much of a disfigurement his face is. Oh. Hmm. She I mean, she kind of does seem like she's being dramatic. Uh hmm. Hmm. That'd be rough if jeez. Yeah, just overbearing parents. Yeah, it's never fun to pick up something as a hobby and then end up having like a teacher for it and stuff. It makes it too real. You're just doing it for fun, you know? They come from different worlds, man. Hmm. How did she get the wound? Was it him trying to save her life? Tuh. Hmm. Yeah, she has so much that he doesn't, that he wants, you know, and she's sitting there complaining about it. It's gonna be rough, you know. Hey, that bucket looks like something he could wear. What? That was silly. Yeah, saving her. Yeah, I was gonna say that bucket has like perfect eye holes. You forgot until now? Hmm. Is it really? It looks like a jar with eyes cut in it. Yeah. Oh. Nice. Step out into the light, Gugu. There he is. Yep. Nice. But what was it again? Nice. Alright. I thought he was just gonna make the mask, but maybe that's something that's too complex. That Fushi would just make it. Oh my god. He really found it. There's a string. Oh, maybe that's his rope. Never mind. Oh. Is it him? Oh, shit! Huh. Oh, shit. Damn. She still doesn't know. Oh my god. Oh, is that her dad? Oh, a hired thug. Jeez. Okay. I thought that was gonna be something else. Jeez. Run, kids, run! Oh. Love. Jeez. I probably shouldn't go back to town then. Probably should have thought of that before you went. Yeah. Like, I understand, like, having a rebellious phase. Oh. Is he gonna show his face? Maybe not. Oh. Is she gonna take a look? Please don't freak out. I don't think she would, but... He just came out of nowhere. Okay. She didn't look? I like how they both have it on now. They both have their own masks. Yeah, I'd still have him take it out if that's possible. Because he found love. Alright. Cool. Uh-oh. What is this? To recognize her immediately. I mean, she has the same outfit on. She never said the name. Yeah. Oh. Run away! Again! They're in the forest. It's what Fushi was scared of before. Oh, don't kill this poor lady. Jesus. He's pretending to be hurt. Yeah. Huh. Oh shit. What is he doing? Why is he here? What? What is this? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Uh-oh. She's scared. Oh. This isn't good. Oh, is that blood? Oh, shit. Wait, what? Uh, taking March's form again. Shit. Ugh. I hate that. Ah, shit. Alright, that is it, guys, for episode 9. Man, that was a good episode. Oh, that was great. Man, they definitely cliffhangered us on that one, though, didn't they? So, I guess I have a lot to say. They are kids, don't get me wrong. And in a way, it's kind of like I feel like Gugu can't get too mad because he wasn't opening up, but obviously there's the whole thing with that conversation they had, right, where Gugu wouldn't like open up about himself really with Reen. So she decided to open up and maybe in like kind of hope that if she vented her frustrations that he would maybe vent his. Maybe. That might be what she was hoping for. But by venting her frustrations, she kind of just made him more frustrated because the things that she was complaining about were, I mean, very minor to especially someone that lives the kind of life that Gugu has, right? Like, he had a family, they just pretend, like, I don't know if they pretended to love him or if they just couldn't, for some reason, take them, like, with them when they moved, you know? But, you know, Gugu thought they were family, and they ended up being, you know, just employers and stuff like that, and then they just left him, and then from there on, it was just him and his brother trying to make it on their own. He didn't, like, have a real family, you know? Seemingly, that seems to be all he remembers is that family, which means maybe the brother remembers their actual family. Like, who knows who their mom and dad are, you know? But yeah, so obviously Gugu has lived this tough life without family, having to work from a young age just to be able to afford food and the, you know, living under the tent that they lived in, you know? Yet she's here complaining about, you know, a cut on her, like, for one, she compared a little scrape on her arm to a face disfigurement, you know? That's like, even if that does permanently scar on her arm, that's not that big of a deal, you know? That's like, I actually don't have any scars that I could show. But I was going to use it as an example, like, if I were to show, like, a scar on my arm, and then I go up to someone with, like, I don't know, like, that elephantitis disease or whatever, that like, bloats your face or different body parts and stuff like that, like, that kind of stuff, like, me saying, like, oh, yeah, I'm just like you, see, I have the scar right here, you know, it's super disrespectful, you're belittling their condition, or, like, I guess to compare it to something that isn't exactly the same, would be like me catching a cold, like me catching the flu and going up to a cancer patient and being like, "Ah, oh, it sucks being sick, doesn't it?" You know, and like saying like, "I understand your struggle," you know, to someone like battling cancer. It's super disrespectful. So like I completely understand why Gugu was frustrated with her explanation. And then like she started talking about her life and why she ran away, and it's basically just overbearing parents, right? It's like that stereotypical like rich family ideal where they cater to their kids like hand and foot, and they make sure that nothing ever happens to them. They give them every single little thing they need, you know. They, you know, make them eat when they're not hungry. They give them a teacher for every single subject so that way they can grow up to be well educated, you know. You know, she wanted to wear purple, but she had to wear green because it's the family colors. It was nothing like abusive or neglect or anything. Like, she compared it to being a pet, but it's not really. It's like, it's almost like her parents love her too much, you know? And, you know, saying all that in front of someone who, you know, has no parents, has no family, has no one really, you know, like he has Fushi now, but, you know, even his brother who loved him or pretended to love him when they were younger, like moved on without him, left him too, you know? And, it's gotta sting, you know? Like, I can't imagine, like, I'd be frustrated too. Like, obviously, I've grown up in a middle-class family, you know? But if there was someone that just was a millionaire and never had to work in their life and stuff, like, came to me and was like, you know, oh, yeah, it's such a pain, man. I have all this money and I just can't spend it fast enough, you know? Oh, it sucks so much, you know? Like, I don't know. I can understand Gugu's frustration, but yeah, she was a little bit disrespectful, but it's also because Gugu wasn't opening up, so she doesn't know what kind of life he's led because he hasn't gone into any detail, you know? And I understand why he doesn't want to say what happened to his face, because he said, "You'll hate me." I don't think it's that, right? It's not that she'd hate him. What I think it mainly is that she would pity him. And I think that's almost worse than what she's doing now, of her not knowing, right? Because if she realizes that the reason why he's disfigured for the rest of his life is because because he saved her, you know? That's just gonna make her feel indebted to him. And he wants to build a relationship with her on like equal footing, I feel like, you know. I don't know if he's entirely thinking about it that way, but that's kind of how it is, you know. Like, and I also think that maybe the person that pushed her and she got that cut is Gugu. I'm thinking when he pushed her and then he went over the edge and the log landed on him, that might be when she got that cut, is what I think they're implying, right? But yeah, I can understand why he doesn't want to tell her. I do think that maybe he should have shown her his face here, because she was like open to it. She understood that what he looks like, you know, is potentially monstrous, and she was ready for it, you know. And I feel like that was his chance to connect with her further. And he was going to show her at the end, and then maybe out of respect, she didn't seem to look, you know. Like, towards the end of the episode, he was like, "Oh, I don't care," you know, when she said, like, "You don't want me to see, right? I won't look." And he's like, I don't care. So I guess maybe we're moving closer to her looking, you know, but yeah, I guess potentially we're going back to the booze man's house. He might be taking the thing out of him, assuming he can, you know. I don't know how it works. Like, how did he get it in there in the first place? It's like, as long as I'm right, it's like down in his stomach. So like, did he, when Gugu passed out, did he like cut him open and then he was passed out so long that he healed from it all? Or did he like shove it down his face through his neck into his stomach? Like, how does he get that out? But I don't know. I don't know the logistics of it. I don't know that it really matters, but that'll be interesting. But yeah, you could definitely see that she was way more into Fushi when she first showed up, and I was worried that it was gonna be like this, like not a love triangle. That's not the right thing, but like he loves her or likes her. I shouldn't say love. That's a strong word for kids this age. But he likes her, and she liked Fushi, and that was just gonna be like a lot of drama. But here I saw a little bit of like her might be liking him more. You know, where Fushi is kind of like a little pet that she might need to take care of because of how incompetent he is right now. She's seeing the complexities of Gugu and how he's like an actual person, you know? Maybe. But that's how it seemed to me this episode. But yeah, so Fushi here, this episode, created something based off memory, and he created food at that was edible. That's insane. And I've been thinking about this. I don't think I talked about it last episode, but last episode when he was creating like the spear and the torch that he was poked with, he didn't recreate the fire, but when that stuff was getting recreated, I was thinking like, I think I thought it, but I don't think I ever said it out loud. What are the limitations? Like, could he legit just keep popping out food infinitely? You know, does he have some kind of limit? Because we've never seen him get like exhausted from doing that stuff, from like transforming and stuff like that. So like, I mean, the problem is he's creating something out of nothing essentially. Like, it doesn't seem like he's taking anything from himself to create this food, which means he's fabricating it out of nothing. Which I guess is something that he's always done, because he started off as like a little rock, right? Like, it's not like he expanded his mass from that rock to become the wolf, you know? So, like, he's always been able to kind of, like, create this mass, but that's a crazy-ass ability to have, you know? Like, if there are no limits, I mean, like, if you think back to, like, Full Metal Alchemist, it completely breaks the idea of equivalent exchange, right? Like, what are the limits to his ability, you know? Are there any, or is he just, like, could he just solve world hunger if he just sat there and just spewed out food, you know? I'm not sure. I guess, like, maybe not world hunger. There's a lot of people in the world. Maybe he couldn't create it fast enough to be able to, like, feed the world, you know? But you know what I mean, like what else would he be able to do? Like, if he learned how to make bow, and like he already might know how to make arrows because the one stabbed in March, you know? Could he legit just infinitely just fire arrows, you know? Like, fabricate arrow, fire, you know? Like, things like that he could probably do. And stuff like that. But he did it here without, I think this is the first time without being wounded by it first. He just created it from memory, from things that he's seen, you know? So that's interesting. I'm really excited. I was talking to my friend earlier. It's funny because he did a good job. He did a good job of not spoiling me, because he had already seen this episode, and I was talking to him, but he obviously knows that I hate spoilers, and he doesn't spoil stuff, So I ended up bringing up the idea from last episode of how he was creating stuff, and I was saying I wouldn't be surprised if the time came when he was able to create things without having to be hurt by them. And my friend actually deterred me from that. He's like, I don't know if that's how it'd be, you know? And he started having like a counter argument of why it might not be like that, even though he had already seen this episode, knowing that it is like that, you know? But yeah, that's fascinating. We also talked about the idea of him being able to copy appearances without it being tied to pain. Like, Gugu brought up the idea that emotional pain could be the kind of pain, which is why he was able to copy the dead people, right? But now he's able to copy items through memory without having to go through the pain part, which means that he might be able to copy people soon too. So that'll be interesting. One thing I'm not sure of is, since he can like copy from appearance for items that he pops out of his body, right? Like, I'm just curious what it is that these plant things are taking from him. I still don't fully understand that, because they took March, right? And then he wasn't able to transform into them. But why wasn't he able to transform into them again, you know? He was, like, taking that part of him from him, but, like, how does that work? If he's just, like, unless they're taking the memory from him, and that's kind of what it seemed like the last time, is maybe they're taking the memory from him, so then he couldn't remember what they look like, so then he couldn't transform into them, you know? And then he got all that back when he defeated it, you know? So I'm really interested in what this guy said at the end. He said, like, he hasn't gotten anything. So I want to go back to when he first showed up. They said, like, we'll see Fushi again, and then, like, he said, I don't know about that. And then he says, I don't think he will. So they're, I mean, they're right? That's what I'm only guessing what he said before, right? Shit, fuck. Okay, hold on, sorry. Okay. There it is, we're almost home. What about Fushi? Don't worry, he'll be right with us. And then that's when he comes in. I don't know about that. I don't think he will. Okay, never mind. It wasn't as extreme as I thought. For some reason, I thought I read, like, don't worry, we'll see him again. And then that guy said, I don't know about that. So I thought it was teasing that, like, they may never see each other again, you know? And I thought that might be, like, interesting. But no, never mind. My bad. For 2 reasons. First, he hasn't acquired anything of use since the last battle. What does he mean by that? By anything of use, does he mean, like, other forms to take shape? Whereas, like, so for instance, maybe the first time this thing, like, they fought this thing, maybe it learned, even though they killed it by taking the orb thing out of it, right? Maybe it has, like, a hive mind of, like, somewhere else, and maybe it acquired the knowledge of all of his forms, which means now it knows how to fight all of his forms. And since he hasn't acquired any forms yet, this guy, this alien being thing, doesn't think that this is going to go well because he hasn't gotten anything of use. And then he says, the little highlighting of the plant is interesting too. I wonder what that symbolizes. I don't really know. Second, it made the first move. Okay. Yeah, damn. That's gonna be rough. I don't know. I'm super excited for the next episode though, guys. Goddamn. Cause that's crazy. And like, he showed up earlier too. What was it exactly he was saying earlier? He was saying something ominous while they were... Let's see... Are you enjoying playing human? It's funny that Fushi, like, throws something at him, which is kind of like an attack on him, even though... And then what else does he say here? The enemy is always looking for an opportunity. Be cautious. So just kind of warning him. Okay. Yeah, so there wasn't much to dissect there. It's just basically foreshadowing for what happened later in the episode. But yeah, anyway. I also really loved the conversation about death with Fushi, of like trying to explain it, because obviously that's one thing that I figured was going to be hard with Fushi learning here, is trying to get Fushi to understand like the different complexities of like vocabulary and stuff like that. Like, sure, you can say water and you can point to it, but what about things you can't just point to, you know? It's hard to explain death to someone who has no idea what it could be. And basically, he used the same words he said, where, like, he became empty, so I became him, you know? And so Gugu explained it as what you consider becoming empty, that's death, you know? So I think he has a decent understanding of what death is now, you know? So, that was like a really awesome conversation, I felt like. Like, I really enjoyed that. But yeah, next episode is going to be crazy. We have to have Gugu, well, I guess possibly Gugu, since he's running into the mess, and Fushi fight this thing. Hopefully nothing happens to Gugu. I'm still worried, you know, with how many deaths there are with a lot of characters in the show. I'm super worried about Gugu, especially after, like, the development in his character this episode of, like, him talking about how, like, oh, it's good that you, like, transform into people when they die because that means I will always be a part of you, kind of thing, and live on, you know, even if I die. And him just saying that, like, even if I die kind of thing, and now this happening, right, with Gugu here, makes me really worried, so... But yeah, we're getting more into this this tidbit with these other alien entity things that are trying to oppose Fushi and that alien dude, whatever his ultimate goal is. Or I mean, he's just kind of observing, so I don't even know if he has an ultimate goal. But he's getting a little more hands-on too, so it's not just observing. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm super hyped for the next episode. See where this goes, but I'm also a little scared too. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you did. Check out my Patreon if you want to support the channel and get early access for some of my other shows. Not for this one since I watch it as it airs, obviously. I also have my Patreon exclusive content on there where you can get access to Black Sails reactions, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2 reactions. All of those available on my Patreon right now. Eventually they will come to YouTube once I finish those shows, but that's kind of how my Patreon shows work. So I watch the whole show on my Patreon first, and then I start releasing them weekly onto YouTube once I finish the whole show. So check that stuff out if you want to support the channel. I very much appreciate it. If not, then don't. It's fine. I ain't gonna stop you, or I ain't gonna make you, you know? So anyways, I will see you in my future reactions, guys. Bye-bye.